start talking, James. You talk. You're the
Yo, let's
man of the hour.
fucking go, guys. Yo,
Welcome
it was
back.
so crazy. We've been here, what, we were here last year? Some shit
Yeah,
like that?
2022, summer 2022.
Summer 2022. It shit's crazy, bro, because I was thinking about when Josh hit me up to do the podcast. I said, this is perfect because Josh, it's funny, Josh and Alex, you guys knowing my kind of journey and shit, how shit transcribed for me where I quit football, I did bodybuilding, I kind of lost in that, but then I became victorious in that shit, and it was like little moments where it was like, damn, like I keep saying shit, and then I'm gonna do it. That's one thing I make clear with everybody
Yes.
since college days. I said, bro, I'm gonna do this. Next thing you know, I did that same shit. That's one thing I can always say, like, there's only a few people that, like Alex, Josh, a couple of my close friends that I've always said, bro, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna win that shit. I'm telling you, I'm gonna win. And I speak it, and the shit happens. I
Yes.
come and listen, we hop on the podcast the first time. We were just saying, yeah, I moved to Los Angeles. A lot of people move out here. Everybody wants to do movies and all this shit. And number one, that's like, again, when I was back home, I was like, damn. Well, I kind of quit football to do bodybuilding, but then now something else is capturing my mind. I'm gonna shit. I don't really take time to think shit. I act. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna move. Bam, I move here. I don't know shit. I don't know anything. The only thing I know is I have a whole bunch of passionate energy displaced nowhere yet. There's no like clear cut of what to do, but as I always do, I figure shit out as I go. Right? I'm like
Yes,
Picasso.
sir.
Bro, I figured out what to describe my life. It's like Picasso. I paint. I'm like, oh, I want to do bodybuilding. Oh, fuck. I start painting and I make it come to life. I want to start fucking painting, right? So, Superman, we talked about that
Yes.
shit. Cool, guys. Listen, that's so cool. I, did a couple things. Yeah, yeah, that's so cool. But that's me painting, painting, painting. Okay, so now what? Well, James just said, he's gonna go out to LA and fucking be a fucking movie star. Yeah, bro. I'm like, that's what I'm doing. I get a call. As a matter of fact, I meet my manager, right? And my manager, I met her at Vaughn's, which is like the grocery store in Los Angeles, local grocery store. I run into her. She said, "Yo, what are you doing here?" I said, "What do you mean? I'm just a black man getting some
Got
water, lady. That's it. Just getting some water. You don't have to call the police, ma'am." No, I mean, she said, no, I mean, like, what are you doing here in Los Angeles? You look like you're in entertainment. I said, yeah, that's kind of, I said, ma'am, to be quite honest with you, I, uh, I moved here on not a whim, but on some spiritual guidance telling me that although I was going to be a great bodybuilder, there was something more for me to do than just that. I had another purpose than just that. She looked at me weird and said, I have never in the 40 years I've been in this business heard someone say that. Let's grab coffee tomorrow. Go get
Boom.
coffee. We're like, she has her computer out and shit, and I'm coming in, I sit down and I said, so, you know, what do you do? She said, oh, I'm a talent manager. And I said, oh shit. I'm like, yo, I came here to do acting. I wanna do it. She says, okay, what do you have? I'm like, oh fuck. Well, kind of not.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I got pictures of me flexing my muscles. If you're into that, that's it. She's like, no, that's not really gonna work. So she's like, you know what? I can't take you right now. You don't have anything for me to sell you with. So she says, hit her up when I get something. So I go to acting classes and I suck. I'm like, bro, the worst actor in my life. I suck so bad. Holy shit, bro. I'm like so bad. It's crazy. Everybody in that class, they said, yo, this guy's gonna need work. Like this guy's bad. And like for a second, I was like, man, fuck, am I gonna like, how am I gonna do this thing? I suck. And I remember I had this moment where I said, you know what? This is like when I did bodybuilding, the same shit. I failed. I gotta win. And I knew when I went into that mindset, I said, I've been here. This feeling of everybody doubting, and I only have the belief in myself. I've been here before. And I felt something say, yep, you know what time it is. So every fucking day I would practice, 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 practice. Go to sleep, go to work, practice, 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 practice. In class, they're like, whoa, this motherfucker's starting to get a little, there's something happening with this motherfucker right here, right? I always said, listen, when you watch me put the work in, bro, I'm gonna put the work in. You can say I can be bad now, but catch me in a couple years, I'm gonna be the best because that's how I operate, right? So I'm practicing. This like my coach is like, yo, what the fuck is this guy is getting pretty fucking good. So one day I go back to the lady, Debbie Berger, my manager now.
Shout out Debbie.
Shout out Debbie. I say, you know what, Debbie? I don't have really much for you right now. All I got right now is a couple reels of me in class. What can you do with this? Is this good enough? She says, listen, buddy. You know, I don't know what to do with this, but because you seem like persistent, you won't leave me alone, and you won't stop calling me over and over, I'll take you on. I said, thanks. 2 weeks later, I get an audition. It says Barbie Movie. The first role was Guy on the Beach. That's it. It was Guy on the Beach. I said, oh shit, Barbie? Whatever. It's a fucking. I was like, it's kind of weird. Fuck, nobody's gonna buy it. Some dumb movie. Who cares? Stupid ass movie, right? Whatever. So I turn in the self tape, whatever, and then she's like, whoa, pretty good. Good job. Nice. I'm like, thanks. A week goes by, another audition. Barbie again. It says Muscle Guy on the Beach now. I'm like, okay. She's like, well, yeah, do it, motherfucker. Turn it in. Let's go. I do it. She's like, whoa, nice. Pretty good, James. Cool. A month goes by. I'm like, well, I guess I didn't get the Barbie shit, right? Whatever. I mean, but it's like, it's Barbie. What the fuck? Who cares? It's stupid. I'm not, So I get another email. Says, audition lifeguard James Leon. And I said, well, this is the third time they've called me back in. I'm like, what? I don't know what's really going on here, but whatever. This one was different, though. They said, come in person. They said, yeah, we want to see you. I go back home. And for a second, I have to stop. And it was at the Warner Brothers lot, too. I said, Warner Brothers, that's Superman's, like, I feel like something's telling me something. I don't know what. And I'm like, man, it feels like something is extraterrestrial pulling strings at my life saying, bro, keep doing this. You're like doing something good. You're doing something right. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go. Fuck it. So I go to the lot, and I'm just mesmerized by everything. I'm like, this is so fucking beautiful. It's just like, wow. And I go in, and here's the thing about Los Angeles. There's 20 guys that look just like me. They look more like me than I look like me.
You're like, where do I fit in? Where do I fit in here?
I was like, why do you look like me? What the?
It's a Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, it's like, there's 20 of them. You. It's like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? They cloned me. You're not me. So I go in, I do the audition. It was like 3 lines. I say, yeah, fuck it. The next day, yo, Mr. Lifeguard, you got it. And I was like, yo.
Wow.
I said, damn. And I was like, yo, Debbie, is that the only role I auditioned for with Ryan Gosling? She's like, yeah, you got that one. Yeah. I was like, let's go. I was like, yo, let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm like doing laps. I'm like, yo, let's go. This is like crazy. Like, what the fuck? I was like, all right.
Where were you when you got the news? I'm sorry to interrupt the story. I just gotta see.
That's a great question, brother.
Yeah.
I was on the bed, like just Googling castings. Get the call, yo, and I was on the bed, and I just got off the phone with my grandma. I remember, I just got off the phone with her, and I called her back again, like, yo, grandma, I'm the lifeguard on the Barbie movie, And at the time, it was more like I was just a lifeguard in the Barbie movie. That's something to keep in mind of for right now.
Hmm.
So I was like, Grandma, I got the role in the Barbie movie. It's a Warner Brothers movie. Oh, let's go, let's go. So that happens, right? And I say, well, listen, every time I've had this pattern in my life, and Josh and Alex, you guys probably can see it. There's this been pattern of, okay, I do something, and it kind of like things start to pick up. If you guys notice, like in my particularly, the one show fucking did bad at, second show, and third one overall champion. Same thing. Came out here, yeah, 1 year in, huh? Second year in, oh fuck, lifeguard. My third year right now. Is where the slot is at right now. And I'm just thinking, at the time when I did the role and shit, I was like, you know what, it's just the Barbie movie. I don't really know. I didn't know it was gonna be what it was going to be, what it is now. And that has to for me personally, in my life, I said, what are the odds that I'm involved in this? And remember, I'm big on manifesting, man. I said, what are the odds I'm just involved in this? Me, out of all the people, out of all the black guys here, out of all the people who moved at the same time, all the people on their journey, what are the odds that this thing miraculous happens for me? And I said, something is going on. Like, there's some power that I have that I'm harnessing to make this happen. For this movie to be, everybody's like, yo, like I'm a server at a restaurant, right? Yo, you're the lifeguard. Yo, you're the lifeguard. You're the lifeguard. I ended up getting fired at my restaurant because that ass. I got fired because
Are you
there
serious?
was, yeah, I got fired because
What?
yeah, so many people kept coming in and saying, "Oh, that's the lifeguard," and I would talk to them for too long, and I was like, yeah, and I was just having good vibes. So the boss was just like, "Yo, yeah, we gotta let you go. It's just you're talking too much," and it was a lot, dude. They're like, "Yo, you're the lifeguard," and then
Man.
the other servers were getting mad because everybody wanted me to be their server, and it was
That tip money was probably crazy though,
oh
bro.
my dude, that was bro. The tip money, bro. I made it one night $1,000 in tips.
God
Damn.
damn. That
So
is
when the movie
that's
dropped,
what's up.
that bro, listen to this. When the movie dropped, I worked that day. Everybody, the movie theater is only down the block. Everybody that came in after, yo, there's like, yo, 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 yo. I was like, yo, I was like, chill, bro. What's up? What's up? And I was like, yeah, whatever. And the weeks following, it was just they had to, and it was fine. But it just goes to show, like in the meta, what I'm trying to say is like, isn't it crazy how we met up on the first podcast? I was saying a couple of things, but in my mind, I knew I was like, yeah, you guys just wait. I'm gonna watch this shit. It's funny
Yeah.
how now we come back. Here we are. It's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
It's been just like in going up, 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 up every single time, every single step of the way. And I know that most people really want things fast. They want they come out, they want the success really quick. I knew when I came, I knew that wasn't gonna be my story. Because I know how generally it works. I knew it wasn't. I knew it was gonna be I have to endure and just keep going, keep building, keep getting better. If I fail forward, keep coming up, do this shit to tell a story to everyone else that wants to do the same shit. The same way I quit football, did bodybuilding, told that story. Same way right here, quit bodybuilding, do this, tell this story. The finale, the finisher to at the end of it, my name and the fucking Hollywood fucking symbol, I know it. I know it because now I'm seeing the pattern of life of what happens. I'm Picasso. I'm constantly painting over everybody's words. Hey, you can't do this. Hey, you're not gonna do that. Hey, you're too this. You're too that. I paint over it, make my own world still. It's all paint.
Love that.
You throw me green,
Yes.
you throw me green paint, I'm gonna make a fucking tree. A redwood,
Yes.
biggest tree ever. You throw me blue
Redwood
paint, bitch,
oak,
I'm making
baby.
a fucking ocean. Throw me brown paint, I'm making a fucking
Woo!
house. But
I'm
every
about to
time,
run through a wall.
exactly, every time I
Yes.
interrupt my painting, I'm gonna paint over that shit into my own reality. Painting constantly. Throw green at
Damn.
That's
me.
it.
Uh.
We can't deny it. We can't deny it, bro.
Yeah,
Like the results are the results, man. And
yeah.
as Drizzy Drake says, the numbers don't lie, bro.
They
Numbers
The
don't
never,
lie.
numbers don't lie,
they
That
never.
last episode too, the last episode we did, like your
bro.
unwavering confidence, shoot, it's probably the most confident guest we've had on this so
Yeah,
far. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
and even just knowing you before that too, and during school, the manifestation and the goals and just
Hmm.
speaking it into existence.
Hmm.
Um, you've been a like complete example of it. We've watched it from start to finish. Well, it's not
Yeah.
finished yet. It's just getting started. But
It's
Really.
just getting started. Yeah, and it's funny, right? It's like it's also interesting to me, because I went to when at Westminster, I was biology and everything like that. It never dawned in my million years of whatever history. I don't know what I'm saying, but it never dawned to me that I would not be the doctor that I went there, and I'm doing this. And it's not even that I'm doing this; it's that also too it's part of the endurance of it because bro, I'm a server. I have a bachelor's in biology, but I'm a server. I'm educated, but I'm a server. But it's all for the dream. That comes first for me because I only get one shot at this thing, life, right? Only one. And
Hmm.
if I'm gonna have only one, it's just okay. I want to do this. Let's go. In the middle of the pandemic, I was like I said, I was like, you know what? Uh, Something's telling me to go to California to be an actor. I'm just gonna do it. I didn't even think twice. It was so abrupt. My friends and everybody was like, "What?
Yo, you good?
Yeah, like you good? Why are you traveling across the country in this orange Jeep?" That was It wasn't like I gotta think about it. It was an instant notch that said, "Go to your destiny." Right? Go towards your destiny. I actually got a tattoo today. It's like it says destiny in
let's
Japanese. Yeah, it's healing right
let's
now.
oh,
go, bro.
It's healing right now, but I gotta, because that is
Timing.
everything for me. Destiny. Your destiny
destiny.
lies within the belief that you have in yourself. If you are Picasso, you have belief in yourself. Anytime you're drawing your painting, someone throws paint, I'm drawing over it. I'm making something beautiful. I'm making art out of your destructive words, whatever it is. That's for anybody in the world listening. It's like anytime that you create your own world with your mind. Everything you think about is a constant manifestation of what's going to materialize into the real world, right? And I've always said this quote. I said, you know, I'm in the richest country in the world and I want to be a millionaire. But it's not about acquiring the money from me. It's about the person I'm required to become that's worth receiving $1 million. I can give the money away as soon as I get it. I'm still going to be the same person, though. And I'll
It's
get it
key.
right back. I'll get it right back. You know? But your dream is everything as a person. You gotta think like, bro, that's the gift of being alive. That's the gift is that you can create whatever reality you want, however you want it to be, and that's so true. And I really like mean that when I tell, I try not to explain it to people in this terms because it's hard for people to think about such extraterrestrial things like, dude, it's like I'm just gonna keep working my 9 to 5 and living my average life. What you're saying is just mumbo jumbo, and I'm just like, if only you knew what I had to go through so that you can understand why I say these things. You know why I am the way I am. Um, you know, if you knew the steps, stages I've been through, and what I had to overcome, and the things that I had to kind of see, just looking like introspective and looking at things, of how they work, you'd understand that I know something greater is working. If you just put your mind to your dream and what you want, it'll work out for you always.
You
90%.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we
100%.
were it was so funny. Like we were literally talking about and reliving, like you said, this podcast from a year ago. And it
Hmm.
was like, and I was with Joe Minor today at a basketball game. Shout out to our boy
Hmm.
Joe.
Yeah,
And
JoJo, yes, sir.
I was like, we're about to do a podcast with James. And it's like, bro, last year at this time, James was talking about a couple of the places he was interviewing at and doing auditions, and now it's like
It's
the
reality.
motherfucker has arrived, bro. He's
Yeah,
arrived. Like you're
yeah,
here, you know? And
yeah,
like you said, it's just it's absolutely remarkable, dude, to see the progress within a year alone,
yeah.
you know?
And
Not even probably.
yeah, not even. And it's. We always got to think of things. We're not conversating. This isn't the first time we're actually having this conversation. We already spoke before, and we didn't know what was to come. But as we spoke at that time, we were speaking things that is happening right now, right? We spoke in terms of, hey, like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and that, and then now it's like, yeah, guys, we're back here again. Yeah, I did this, I did that. Things are like, remember when I spoke back then? It's like it all, and then we'll do this another year, and it'll be like, bro,
Mhm.
what the fuck? We just said, and now it's like this is happening, and then now it's like,
Yes,
bro, it's like this. It's like it's a testimony to people.
Mhm.
it is.
Yeah.
You are in fact the artist of your life. What you say, it ultimately becomes true. And the most important thing I've ever got to say is to anybody, right? And because this helped me out, is that focus on the amount that you can want $20 million, but think of it like this: what kind of person do I need to be worth 20 million income?
Mm.
Because
Yeah,
then
you
they
have
can,
to.
yeah, because then they can take away the money. Hey, I'm still here though. I can make it
I'm
right
still
back.
the same person.
I'm still the same
Yeah.
person, right? It's like that changed everything. It's like, what kind of person do I need to be a to be a big movie star? And then, the whole acting thing in this city, it's bigger than just acting. And what I mean is, like, the greatest actors are probably like somewhere in the city serving right now. But they probably don't
Hmm.
have the awareness or the consciousness to understand that their thoughts really control what their life is going to be. So they're probably, very maybe pessimistic, or they have some issues and this and that. I always said it's not always about the acting, it's about the energy you put forth. And when the energy aligns with the right timing and a little bit of luck, that's where you get people with these crazy stories. It's all about
Yeah,
energy.
It's
It's
all about
always been
energy.
about that.
I
Because,
want to put
it's
that
like
on my
this.
wall.
Yeah,
it is.
facts.
What do the
If
next
you're
12
beating
months look
yourself
for?
up,
What do the next 12 months look like for you? What are you manifesting now?
So right now, the next 12 months, the end of this year, um, I will have a TV show. I will be a series regular on a TV show, and I will be in the running for a Marvel or DC movie. I say running because in the runnings for, because there's just so much out there that I've now broadened my horizon to be. It's not even just Superman. That I am so detached from the outcome of things that I'm just going to become a movie star first without any, I don't need any of it. I'll be it first. But they will know, this whole city will know that, oh man, this guy, he's like, I don't even know, I want to give him Superman, but then he can do this, but he can do that. In the next 12 months, everybody is going to know this story, how this happened, whatever that is, whatever billboard of a movie or TV show I'm on, they'll see, yo, that guy I saw, he was like the server that, what the, he's this, like, whoa, but I know his energy was, I knew he would do, like, I knew he would do that, but like, damn, that's crazy. 12 months from
hmm
now, they'll, they'll see it, and they'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. His energy was always right. That's why I go around carrying a good energy, bro. Even if I'm broke, this happened, that happened. I'm just carrying a good energy. That's that can't be bought. That's just me. Like, man, you know what? Just lost
hmm
this money. Just gotta fucking. I'm down on rent. It's okay because I know better is coming. I know 12 months down the line, I'll get another phone call. Hey, you're like the star of this new Star Wars series. They like you just got the role, and I'm just gonna be like, let's go, or and that's what I know to be true. I say
hmm
that, because it's just been a crazy past couple months, and these next couple months is really gonna be a ride. So that's what I'm
Love
looking
that.
forward to. Yeah,
Can't
Love
wait
it, dude.
to see
yeah,
what's next, man. It's
yeah,
gonna be exciting.
yeah.
And
No,
What
stay tuned. Be ready, man.
oh yeah.
it it's like remarkable to me too, James, like because like you said, you went through so much where so many people would have closed the door, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
and have let the negative energy come in, and it's like by remaining positive, you open up these doors.
yeah.
Has there been since like a crazy openings of doors for you since this movie and the launch and everything like that?
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Since so the first thing that I think it was the doors that opened was it was some people even in my classes, my acting classes. I was just the guy that it kind of was. I was so bad. I didn't tell anybody actually. Like when I got like I didn't say anything really until actually it came out. They were like, "What the fuck?" Like people were like, "Yo, you never even spoke of." I never spoke on it. I when I got it, I think only my close family members. But I was just on to the next. No one really knew
Hmm.
until when it came out. They was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And when it came out. Um, I got like other agencies that want to represent me, but right now, me and my man, we're like, no, we're gonna hold off because we want the top dogs, and because of my growth as far as my acting abilities, it's crazy. So she's like, no, you're not, you gotta go for the top dogs. That's where you're at. Let's just hold off right now.
You
Other,
are.
yeah, yeah, exactly, and the opportunity has just been just people, the right kind of people offering me roles now for their little movies and what they've got going on. And since then, I did two. They were like low budget movies, but they were they're. I'm getting paid just to rely. I'm getting paid to do what this thing that I love, and um,
That's
it's been,
awesome, bro.
yeah, and it's just been like an energetic thing again. It's been like, yo, this guy is doing did Barbie. This was that guy that I remember. Okay, you were the guy, bro. You're like, oh, I remember you, bro. Like you were that one that when you worked at Starbucks, and then guys like, dude, I knew, like I didn't even know, but I knew you were gonna do something. It's just an energetic thing for me. It's a confirmation for me in the universe that, yo, just keep going, bro. And that's been the best thing that came out of that. And um,
Hmm.
and simply just more auditions coming in. I'm getting like auditions for the series that everybody's watching on Hulu and Peacock, and everybody wants to see me act, and casting directors like, yo, let's get this guy to come in. And so it's been a just overall just a blessing. And yeah, man,
Sweet.
it's been great, just awesome.
Love that.
Yeah,
We gotta get you and Joy collab episode. You both are taking over the
yeah, man.
reality TV and the acting world.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Joey. I just did a
Hmm.
podcast with him on his podcast, his
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Let's
pretty.
go.
Yeah, with him, his shit's it's crazy to think that too. Joey. I told him. I said, Joey, it's an energetic thing, bro. Because I'm gonna be real with you. You didn't have your part in Too Out to Handle. You weren't even a main character, but since that, like most of the guys that are main characters that have done Too Out to Handle, they kind of just shift out and they don't really do much. You kind of
Hmm.
like were able to kind of be smart with it and gain a good following. I'm seeing guys who've done it and they like followings are nothing like yours. It's an energetic thing, bro. Like that's what it is. You brought good energy to the show. After the show, you were smart. You like did what you needed to do, and you're reaping the benefits, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's just it's the energetic thing. Cause he too, he's like, I feel from Westminster. It was a couple guys that, as far as the entertainment world, I said, yeah, Joey. I mean, I don't think he should be playing football. I always thought like, man, this guy should be on TV or something. Um, and we were talking,
Yeah.
yeah, we were talking about that too. And I said, yeah, uh, I'm not surprised that you're doing this shit. I always knew. And he was like, yeah, same for you, brother. Like, we connected on that realm. And we're like, all of us, you guys we're all putting Westminster on the map, literally, bro. Like, we're literally putting them on the map. So,
And
uh,
it was just a crazy timing, I think, too, of like all
Was.
people and like personalities wise there too, man. And like you said, and it's so interesting too with like the space that Joey's in and like trying to navigate that, man. Like and the space that you're in too, bro. Like you got to be a different breed, man. Like
yeah,
You have to. You
Yeah,
absolutely have
Mhm.
to.
yeah, because
What
everybody
was it?
was saying it.
What was it like working though with Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie, bro? I gotta
Dude,
know. I
yeah, dude.
gotta know.
I tell you what. So like, all right. So when I went on set, like I drove my car. Like, bro, someone takes your car. It's like, someone takes it so that I don't know. It was super crazy. You get like escorted to your fucking trailer. So as I'm going to my trailer, I see I see this blonde girl, and like I go like this, and it's like Margot like walking, and I'm like, yo, Margot, hi. She's like, oh, hi, and like that's all she said. But I was like, so I was like, all right, cool, like that just made my whole year. Thank you. So she's like, and then I go in my trailer and it's like fucking crazy. They're bringing you whatever you want, bro. Like you have an iPad and you pick out what you want. It sends it to some alien ship that brings you your food, and she's like, hey, here's your pancakes with the side of this and that, and then you're like, whoa, okay, and then you get transported to the actual set. Like you get like your own personal like person to like take care of you, do your makeup and shit. It was crazy, and I get there and I remember like I'm on set and I'm like looking at the ocean because my scene was on the beach and shit, and I got my own little like umbrella and stuff, and there's a seat next to me, and I was wondering like, damn, who's gonna sit here? So I'm like looking here or whatever, and like some fucking I hear like, ugh. Like I look and it's Ryan in his cowboy suit, and I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, bro, obviously I know who you are. You don't know who I am, but I'm James. He's like, hey, what's up, dude? And I'm like, yo, what's up, man? And he's like, yeah, where you from? I'm like, dude, even now I'm thinking like, bro, we had a conversation. He's the he's the coolest guy ever. Like, it's crazy. You guys are making me think about like, bro, we were just
Hmm.
talking. He was like, "Yeah, I'm from Canada," and I was like, "Yo, how's it been shooting?" He's like, "Bro, it's been awesome, bro." He's like, "How's your career going?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm here with you, so I guess can't complain." He's like, "Yeah, yeah, I can't complain." Yeah, I was, I made a joke. I was like, "Well, maybe if it was Denzel," he was like, "Ah, stop it." And then we were joshing around and shit, and he was like, and I was like, "Yo." I was like, Ryan, I'm the only black guy that can swim. That's why they hired me as the lifeguard. And then and then
That's
we do like an
fucking great.
improv. We start improvising, and Greta's like, "Yo, get like yeah, they're getting to it." And then all I hear is action, and I'm like, "Yes, there's nobody in danger." And then it just flowed, bro. We were just like, "Okay." She was like, "Perfect. Switch the angles." And then and then we did a different shot. And she's okay, switch it up. And then we were done for that day. Back to the trailer. The next morning, I go back because it was a 2-day shoot. I go back, and this day was the best. Why? Well, because
Mhm.
as I'm going to my trailer again, who do I see? Margot Robbie again. She's like with
Ding
Greta
ding.
talking, and I'm like, bro. In my mind, bro, I'm like, if I don't just say something, I'll feel like shit. I've got to just say how grateful I am or something. And I'm like kind of teetering. I'm like, no, I'm just kind of nervous. I'm like, no, fuck it. I go in. I say, ladies, welcome, Barbie, and I like do like this thing, and then they're looking at me, and then they start laughing. I'm like, okay, cool, whoo, bro, because they didn't say. I'm like, did I do something wrong? And then they started laughing. I'm like, okay, cool. And I told Greta, I said, Greta, thank you so much for just giving me this opportunity to like be here. She's like, dude, you killed yourself too. I asked her. I said, so did you know like what you were you? Because I kept getting called back. He's like, yeah, I just was like, you were very good looking, and you acted good, and I just wanted to find somewhere for you, and I thought the lifeguard was the best fit for you. But you get ready today. I gotta go, and then they go off, and I'm like, all right, cool. And then I just go off, and I'm like, yo,
Man.
it was just and then it's crazy because at that time I didn't know what this movie was gonna be like what it was now, and then
Yeah.
now
Blew up.
it blew up.
Biggest movie
Absolutely
in
blew
America.
up.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. When I woke up one morning, she's like, "Did you see the box office yet?" I said, "No, I was just got off of work. What happened? What happened?" She's like, "Go look at it." I looked at it, opening weekend, 100 million. I said, "What the?"
You're in it.
And
You're
I
in
was,
it,
Yeah.
and
bro.
I was like, "Bro, this is crazy." Then I was like, "Okay, fine. It'll just stop there, whatever." The weeks after, it keeps going tremendously up like
Yes.
it just 100 million, 200, 300, 400. I'm like, what's going on? This movie Barbie about dolls Come on, buddy. It's not. It's come on. Now I'm like, yo, is this really happening, bro? Like, damn. Then like I'm getting DMs and like, bro, this shit was flooded. Like I'm like, yo, nuts. This is crazy. Like, what's going on? And then so no spoilers, but there's a Barbie 2 coming out as well. Like they're gonna make it in New York,
Ooh,
and now
let's
it's
go. They have to. They
yeah,
have to.
they have to. There's no there. It would be dumb, but they're gonna have to play that one so smart because that one could either make the most a movie is ever made in the entire movie making world of movie making, or it can just be mediocre. So they're taking their time, which is smart, and
Hmm.
you know, it was just like, yo, I never thought in a million years that this movie would be that.
And the
Right.
awards. How about
And
all the awards it won?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Like
never dawned on me that you guys, people wanted to see Barbies that bad. It's crazy.
your first gig, bro. Like you're in the ultra major leagues, man. And I mean,
Yeah,
like I'm
bro.
not saying like you were doing things before that, bro, but like
Yeah,
to
my
where
first.
you are
You're
now,
exactly right.
bro.
Yeah, you're 100%. Yeah, my
Yeah.
first major. It's like that's why I said everything happens for a reason, the way it's supposed to happen. There's no accidents, no
Yeah.
mistakes. It. I was like, I'm it's supposed to be this way. Okay, cool. Like this is great. And the fact that the fact too is that the role I had, I mean, it wasn't big. But I'm not trying to minimize it, but it really wasn't that big of what I can actually do. But to think
Hmm.
that that role is getting me so much attention, I can only imagine what comes next. And it's just it's crazy. Really, what can happen? One thing can change the whole trajectory of your career. One thing. All it takes is one.
One thing.
And in this business, my coach said this the other day. He said, "It's whoever stays at the slot machine and just keeps throwing in those nick, like who keeps just going at it. Who keeps go and who doesn't give up. And when he said that, I said, you know what's gonna happen because I don't give up. I keep going. I never stop. And when he said that, I'm like, it makes sense now.
What
Perfect.
would you say is your biggest takeaway from the whole experience so far? Like, what's your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway um, from the experience is um, just just do things and be act like you're there. Like whatever you do, just do it and be like, oh, I was already here. And that
Mm.
was my attitude. I'll tell every motherfucker like that ever like you can never say I like ever was like got hype about it. Of course I'm happy about it, but you could never say I ever told people, "Oh, I'm in." No, I'm just like, bro, like people my friends like, "Bro, why don't you post on like why don't you like post more about it or do all this thing when it came out and made it such a big." Because bro, I feel like I'm already here. Like I know that sounds crazy, but bro, it doesn't really. I'm ready to. This is where I'm supposed to be at. It's
You're
a
acting like you're there, bro.
I mean, it's already
You
there. It's
belong.
not new to me. It's just what I knew it was gonna. Even before I didn't know exactly what, but even before I knew I was gonna get something like this, small, I knew it, and I was like, I'm not surprised, bro. Like, don't be surprised. Like I said, 12 months, bro. It's gonna be something even big. I know how this shit works. Like, bro, I already said it in my mind. So I already drew the picture. I was already Picasso. So when it happened, I just said, "Oh, nice. Okay, we're gonna put that painting right here. Good. Paint another one. Paint another one. Yeah,
There we
nice.
go.
And that's it.
Framed it up, and now it's on to the next one.
Now it's like, yeah,
Canvas up.
that's it. Yeah, it's like art
What's
canvas. Cool.
what's one thing on being on that set, James, where you can like look at and go, "Oh man, I learned a lot from this." Because I feel like it was probably something every day where it was
Yeah, yeah.
something new. Was it hard to get adjusted to it and like
No, no, not
working with other? No, okay.
no. The biggest thing of life is just show up a winner. Like don't complain. Don't say, "Oh, I'm nervous." Like the second you go to somewhere and you tell people, "Oh, I'm nervous. It's my first time," they lose hope in you. Second you go in there, yeah. What do you need me to do? Hit this mark. Yep. Stand like this. You want me to say the line like that? Cool. Got it. Anything else? Yep. I want to hire him again. Yeah. I would need to hire him. He just shuts the fuck up, does what I say. Yo, Greta, you want me to stand right here? Cool. No problem. Okay, say it like that? Sure. No problem. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, I don't need to go. Oh, no rehearsal. Ryan, you good? Oh, yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Cool. That's it. Like,
Mm.
just, I already, you have to show up as a winner. When you show up with that energy, people feel it off of you. It's the same reason why when you go into a space where you can feel negativity, your body is so amazing at picking this up because it's like, whoa, this everybody just like you go to a workplace. Why is everybody so in a rush or like this? As opposed to you go somewhere and someone's just like, yeah, man, yeah, happy, playful, just ready to go. You're like,
Yeah.
that motherfucker came to win. And I go into every situation. I came here to win. That's it. I'm coming here to win. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Me, and that's it.
We
I
Man.
gotta
didn't.
do
You know,
episode three's gotta happen in LA in person. We gotta fly
yeah,
out.
We're
yeah.
putting it on there.
We'll
It,
find a
it will
spot.
happen. Yeah, it
Give
will.
it another 12
Episode
months
three.
and
Listen, Josh. Episode three is going to happen in LA. We're gonna get a spot. I just got a huge role. We're gonna talk about it. I haven't even got. I just got it. It's an impromptu flight. We're gonna come here, have dinner after, and have fun. That's what episode three is gonna. It's gonna happen that way, and I already know
It
man, I
is
love
written.
that. It
Mac
is.
Tub.
it.
Mac Tub. It is
Yes,
written.
yes, sir.
Dude. I mean, like, I'm like fired up right now, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you got me all amped up.
Yeah.
Like, gosh. So what's the?
How do you
Yeah.
take your knowledge and your motivation? Do you use it to help other people?
Yeah. That's my the greatest gift, like I said, that I can give is not to become a person with accolades and status and money just to be that person, but to what am I gonna do with it to help my fellow human beings. That's what I'm very passionate about, helping people and people that really want advice or and guidance on things. I'm very passionate on that, and I always try to keep. I'm like water. I'm always outcome independent. I'm always just in the moment. I have this attitude where I care less, and what I don't mean like, oh, I just don't care. I just mean like I'm just going into things like, yeah, really, like that's so cool. Like I don't want anything from you. I don't need you to talk to this person to help me get that. I'm present
Mhm.
here. I'm in the moment. I don't need anything. The second I adopted this mentality was the second everything around me changed because now I'm so in the moment. I'm here to help people. I like people ask me, yo, how do just join an acting class, get, do this and that, and nothing gets to my head. I'm just like water. I'm free flowing. And one of
Love
the
it.
big things I want to do is really hone in on my story and to encourage others, man, really to just shut your mind off and go after your dreams. Just do it like this. Do it when you're broke. Do it when you have nothing. Do it when you have no supporters. Do it when no everybody says you can't do it. Do it when you don't have the means to do it. Do it when you don't have the guidance. Just do it. Go.
There's not a lot of people
Man,
like you in LA either, James. I'm sure of
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah,
Like the
man.
people that want to go out and help people and be the one that inspires like another person. Like not to say there isn't people out there, but there's definitely, I'm sure you've ran into a few where it's just like, oh, they care about themselves in that moment. And it's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
no,
Either
man, that isn't what this is about.
they have their own motives behind why they want to help you. They're not actually genuinely wanting to
Right.
help you. Or they're like, bro, they're just trying to boast and look cool. They're just like, oh yeah, I did this and that. The thing about me that everybody, like my friends, they hear that they hate me for, is I'll go into a room, I'll never say one word about Barbie, about anything, and people off of my vibe, my energy, they be like, bro, like this guy, like, this guy's fucking cool. And my friends be like, bro, like he's in Barbie. I'm like, yo, shut. Like they do it for me, but they get ups, they not get upset, but they're like, damn, you don't even tell. Nope. I'm like, because I don't need to. I
No,
never, I
it's
never.
not who you are. It's not who
Exactly.
you are, man.
Exactly. It's not who I am. And man, that letting go-ness, that outcome independence, my willingness is to be like water, an open vessel for life, allows more blessings to come in, more opportunities, and more everything just to keep funneling in.
And you're on to the next one. As
Um,
simple as that. Like if you
what's that?
if you if you stay on to the yeah, I am. If you turn into the guy where you're like, oh yeah, I am that guy in Barbie,
Yeah,
and you like go up and you say that to everybody, it's like, yeah, I am, but
it's
that's it.
inauthentic. It's
Yes,
inauthentic and it's not congruent. Because then you're compensating for something.
right,
Your lack
exactly,
of is compensation by using your whatever you have, money, whatever it is. And I don't need that.
exactly. No, how's your day to day been since then, man? Like,
Yeah,
is it back to the grindstone? I mean,
yeah.
I know it. I mean, we know it. I mean, it's always a grind for you, but has things changed in your
No,
process since then?
not at all. Things the same. Wake up, go to class, go to work, come back. Few extracurriculars. Maybe a date here and there.
As you
Um,
should, as
as
you
you should.
should.
And
We're young
besides,
men here, James. We get it.
yeah, you guys get the grind. So it's
Hey,
like um,
ranked what, like number 12 most handsome guy in the Barbie movie or
yeah,
something?
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Woo!
I'm saying? So, what I'm saying? It's the grind is still the same, brother. Nothing is it's not it's like, I don't have like an assistant now that's like, "Oh my God, like are you okay? You need your poncho? It's raining to like." But it's like I'm still doing the same
We're
shit.
getting there. We're getting
Yeah,
there.
we'll get there. And but right now, brother, I'm just still it's still just the grind, bro. It's still the same passion. I don't get comfortable. The same. I feel like I'm at zero. Forget the bar. I have nothing. I still have to grind. I have nothing. Still gotta go. Still gotta make my mark. But at the same time, let me rephrase that. I don't say that in a sense where I'm just like forcing things. I mean it in a sense where I'm just gonna do what I do, punch, come back. But I still don't really. I'm still chilling. I still like I'm here. It's like
Hmm.
I'll punch with my passion, but then I'll bring it back. But I'm still just here chilling, have enjoying my life, outcome independent. But I'm still gonna punch like, yo, I'm that dude. Like, like I'm really that dude. But at the same time, I'll let you figure it out. I'm not gonna tell you. I'll let you figure it out. Don't get it twisted. I am him, but at the same time, I'm not gonna convince you. I'm not gonna persuade. I'm just gonna let the work do the talking. That's just
That's
let
it.
do the talking. I don't have to. Just that's it. That's it. Simple. You know.
The work
if,
speaks
if you
volumes.
if you don't turn your life into a story, you just become a part of someone else's. From my good
Facts.
friend Jared.
Yup. Facts. That's very true. Jared, do I know him?
Yeah.
I don't know. He runs a clothing
Nope.
brand here in Pittsburgh. Jared Zeke
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
Nolak,
No.
No, okay, yeah, no, I don't know. But
but
yeah,
That's
you
a
he's
guys,
good one though.
yeah, that's a great one. So
he always drops some crazy wisdom. He's a very theological guy.
so what's next for you guys? What
Hmm.
do you guys got coming next? What's the deal?
We
Well,
got our first our sponsor, James. Shout
Stonies.
Really?
out to Stoney's Beer,
Stony's,
Pittsburgh.
let's go, yo, that's
Yes,
dope.
baby steps, bro. Baby
Fuck
steps.
yeah,
You
bro.
know?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yes.
I just learned too. Stoney's Beer. They're based out in Latrobe, PA. They're now the fastest growing beer brand in Western Pennsylvania. So we are
Let's go.
part
Yo,
of something great. Part of something bigger than
and it's
ourselves.
just
And
the beginning, bro. It's just the
yeah,
beginning for you guys. It's just the
Right.
fucking beginning, bro. I'm not even surprised. Bro, it's just the beginning. They don't even know, like, 12 months from now, you guys are going to be blowing everybody out the water. The best podcast in the world.
Yes.
that's right.
You
That's
heard
our
it here. We're
plan.
putting it in the books, bro.
Yeah, we're
It's
putting you
like
guys seriously.
MVPs in their certain aspects, and it's like we're pushing the needle forward, man. And it's like get this
It's
message
gonna,
Yeah,
out
it's,
here. Let's have great conversations. Let's talk about things that matter, and like let's
yeah,
talk about stories, man. Because
yeah, facts,
people
facts.
have them, bro, and
there's a
it's a
lot of
game
cool
changer.
stories that get overlooked, and that's kind of I think how we started this whole thing was just to bring people like normal people together, talk
Yeah,
about their story, use it as
yeah,
motivation and education on what they can do.
Yeah,
And much
facts.
like you, we're not in it to get huge and like get famous or anything. We're just here to make a difference.
Make a
And
difference. Yeah.
so we're grinding away. We're doing 2 episodes a month, maybe 3 here and there,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a busy summer.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. You guys. Before we end this off, I just want to say, um, it's very inspiring to know people who share a similar uh, ideology on this just life thing as you do, and I think what inspires me about you guys is that you guys really are authentic. And I tell that to a lot of people. People don't want fake, they want authentic. Whenever you're
Hmm.
authentic, people are drawn to you because they're just like, man, he's just being himself. He's just being himself. He's not detached to attached to an out. He's just being himself. And it's inspiring you guys, when I watch your content and stuff, you guys are just very authentic. And that's missing a lot of the times. I go, some podcasts, I get it, the
Hmm.
entertainment part, it's cool. And you have to question, but how is it? It's like,
Clickbait. Yeah, you're like, where's the line drawn? You know?
yeah, like where
Yeah,
can I get the real shit that I can relate to for my life? And that's where the MVP podcast comes into the world to bring the light and shine the light on stories that help people see themselves in the same mirror. That the light shines so that they can see their own story reflecting off of it and have the motivation and courage to do that very thing.
We couldn't have
well,
said it better.
we
Yeah,
appreciate that as well. That's huge for us. We really
yeah,
appreciate that, and
of
we can
course.
reflect that right back to you
Yeah,
with you being authentic. And we started
yeah,
from the bottom.
yeah,
First client ever was James,
yeah, yeah.
back at West Mini,
Back
making
at West Mini.
that
Fuck
West
yeah.
those football videos and those
Yeah, man, I
weightlifting videos,
remember. Yup,
and
yup.
a lot has come from that.
A lot is
So
yeah, yeah, man.
It's the same hustle, but it's a different grind now, man. You
Yeah,
know? And it's the
facts.
same hustle. It
yeah.
is.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, guys. Well, guys, it was such a
This
beautiful fucking moment to see you guys again. I'll see you guys in 12 months in person in LA.
That's right. 12
Hey,
months,
Promise.
LA. We'll be there.
it's on the books, James.
It's on the
We
books.
can't thank you enough, bro. This
Yeah,
was a fire catch up episode.
yeah.
We know you got great things, man, in store, and like you said, it's written, bro.
Written,
We
brother.
just gotta make it happen. We
Yeah,
got
man.
it.